Hello everybody, my name is Lady Gear and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. My name is Lady... I just said my name. What am I saying? So, in this video, we're going to be continuing on through the Sandship. Oh yeah. We're going through the Sandship. It's a dungeon of Skyward Sword. I can't think of any more rhymes, because I'm a bad singer. I was actually singing pretty decently prior to recording this video. Because for whatever reason, whatever possessed me to do this, I was like singing what I was doing, as I was transferring my microphone files over to my computer, because you guys may have noticed this already, but I have a new audio system. I recently got a gaming tablet, and the tablet has a microphone built into it, and the microphone quality is a lot better than what I had on my laptop, and it's going to make Let's Playing so much easier. The quality is just going to be so much better. I'm so happy right now. So anyway, as I was saying, I was like singing what I was doing, so I was basically all like, I'm transferring files to my computer, so I can record my next Skyward Sword video. I was just doing that for like 20 seconds or so. So that was today's edition of Lady Gear U, how he mixes Let's Plays. I've been considering making a video showing people how I actually make my videos, because I know some people both on Miiverse and some of my actual friends have been asking me like how I'll make Let's Plays and what software, hardware they should use for making their own. So I've been really considering doing my own video, but the thing is, I can't really think of a way to do this without showing my face, and I'm a little concerned about people seeing my face. I'm not like weird or anything like that. Well, I am a little, but I'm just a little concerned because what I'm basically saying is I'm concerned that people are gonna make fun of my face. I'm just a little nervous about that. Now the ship looks like they used to be. I just need to go rescue my crew. I'm pretty sure they're being held at the brig inside the ship. It's still pretty dangerous here, so I'll just wait into the boat. You can do it. You can do it. Yes, you can. Even better than the little green men. Did I really just say that? On recording. Lady Gear, what is wrong with you? I did not mean for that to rhyme. This is a really weird episode so far. I'm only 3 minutes into it. Or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, what we're going to do is that we're going to be climbing down here, because there is some stuff for us to do. Whee! You. That's a game system! I'm honestly very surprised that the Wii U isn't as popular as it is, because you'd think that a Nintendo system that has, well, Nintendo games and a larger library of more mature games than the Wii did, you think that would have sold like crazy, but I don't know, for whatever reason people just don't really seem that interested in the Wii U. I really love the Wii U because it has a lot of awesome games like Super Smash Brothers, the Wind Waker HD, Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. Those games are awesome. Yeah, the Wii U is awesome. If you've been wondering if you should get one, I highly recommend you go do so. It's a very underrated system, and it has Earthbound and Earthbound Beginnings. Two games that, well, one of them was already released in North America, but those two were games that Nintendo was like pretending that never existed. So yeah, those two games justify getting a completely new game system. In all honesty, I think what Nintendo should do to kind of boost their sales, is that I think what they really should do is that they need to lower the price of the system. I understand that manufacturing cost, it may be an expensive system to manufacture, but I think they really need to lower the price on it, because a lot of people are seeing it as it's only $100 cheaper than the PlayStation 4, so they might as well go get that one. But people like me, $100 is like a fortune. But I really think they need to lower the price on the Wii U. There's pretty much no third-party support on it, and there's pretty much no way to change that aside from Nintendo making partnerships, like how they're bringing Bayonetta 2 and Devil's Third onto the Wii U. And while Ubisoft is still supporting it to a certain degree with Just Dance, and I do believe that if they ever do make another Rayman game, that it is going to be on the Wii U, because Rayman Legends did sell well on the Wii U. But I understand third-party companies not wanting to make games for it, because their games didn't really sell that well. Crystal Dynamics actually had a pretty good reason not to release Tomb Raider on it, because according to them, the game was being developed long before the Wii U was announced, and they wanted to make features exclusive, and they wanted to really make if they made a Wii U version, they wanted to take advantage of the system's unique capabilities. And Rise of the Tomb Raider is like a Microsoft Time exclusive, so who knows if that's going to be on the Wii U or not. But if it's coming out of the Xbox 360, there's no reason hardware-wise to not bring it onto the Wii U, because the Xbox 360 is like the weakest high-definition system out there, so there's no reason it can't run on the Wii U. But enough about that. Like I said, I do love the Wii U. So if you've been hesitant about it, I do recommend you go get it. Even if you already have like a PlayStation 4 or Xbox One, but you do like Nintendo games, I recommend you get it, simply so that you can still get those awesome Nintendo games. There's a Technoblin over here that we need to destroy. If I don't get electrocuted twice in a row. Well, it wasn't twice in a row, but it was close enough. And there's Beamos over there, and they're still really fun to fight. It's going to be interesting to see what the Zelda U version of these enemies are going to be like, because like pretty much every Zelda game has, with the exception of Majora's Mask, because a lot of those character models were taken from Ocarina of Time, but most of the 3D Zelda games seem to have like their own identity in terms of character design. Like the Moblins, they look a lot chubbier than they did in Twilight Princess, and well, they're Bakublins in this game, but this robot's gonna be talking. You're a human, aren't you? ... You came with the captain to save us? I'm so happy, but we can't get out of here with the sparky thing that blocks the exit. I almost forgot to mention it, but the engine room is right below this brig. There's a corridor from the engine room that connects to the brig. But to get through the engine room to here, you need to activate the 2 power generators in the engine room. Sorry if I hiccuped right there. You will need to activate the power generators in 2 different locations. You can do it, Pweep. Aw, they're encouraging me. I feel my self-esteem has never been higher. It is actually impossible to avoid that conversation altogether, and it will trigger some different dialogue between the characters, which is really awesome. It's a really cool detail. I'm going to be pointing that out more so as we go through the next couple areas. So, yay. So we need to move this block around. It's very blocky. It's like Blackmazoo on Mario and Luigi Bowser's Dead Story, who is quite possibly the most annoying character in the entire Mario series. Speaking of Bowser's Inside Story, that's a really amazing game. It's quite possibly my favorite Mario game ever. I know I talked about it during my Super Paper Mario Let's Play, and how I said that was also one of my favorite Mario RPGs. But I've been playing Bowser's Inside Story a lot lately, and I've been realizing that that game really is just one of my favorite Mario games ever. That game is just so awesome. Unfortunately, I don't have the... I just died. This is post-commentary, by the way, if you couldn't tell already. I'm doing post-commentary because I was running around like an idiot for a while on this boat, because I didn't really practice that much prior to recording this video. But anyway, that's not the point. The point right now is that Bowser's Inside Story is one of my favorite Mario games ever. I really, really, really wish I had the hardware to record that game, because I really want to Let's Play that game someday. That's like one of the bigger games I want to Let's Play. Like, the big games I want to Let's Play are like Bowser's Inside Story and Earthbound, and a couple others that I'm not going to be talking about because it's going to be a super secret. It's going to be mysterious. Keys right here we need to destroy and collect the rubies. Those rubies are like bigger than the keys, so how did they pop out of them? That is one of the great mysteries of the Zelda series. How do these enemies always have rubies stuffed inside them? Opening that switch, activating that switch will open the door. I almost said opening the switch activates the door. Well, it would have worked both ways, but whatever. Would have worked both ways. The one way or the other way would have worked both ways. This is apparently the singing episode. The episode. I'm the next Beethoven. I say that to my sisters a lot whenever I'm doing my stupid singing voice like that. And they're always like, Beethoven didn't sing. It's pretty funny. So let's pull out our bow and arrow. Shooting a bow and arrow in real life is really difficult. So Link is like really natural with this. I've fired a bow and arrow before. It is not as easy as it looks in movies and video games, because you have a lot of pressure building up within your arms from holding the arrow back against the string. And on top of that, you have to like kind of keep focus on trying to actually hit the target. The target I was using was like a little box, and the box, I was able to hit it a couple times. Sometimes I missed, sometimes I got it. My sister Meanie Beanie, was able to hit the center of the target, which was awesome. And I'm actually kind of jealous about that. That being said, I really did enjoy firing the bow and arrow. It just feels really cool. Master, I can confirm that, as mentioned by the crew, the engine room is not fully operational. But the corridor to the brig will not be passable until you activate the other power generator. I suggest hurrying to the second power generator. Fi's dialogue right there will be different if you did not talk to those robots before you activate the power generators. So you'll be talking about how there's an unusual vibration going on throughout the ship, and that we may have to investigate the engine room. It's a really interesting detail. I really love it. Nintendo really does go all out with their detail. That's why they're my favorite video game company. And that's also why most of my Let's Plays of this game on this channel have been Nintendo games. Master, I can confirm that the engine room is now fully operational. I suggest hurrying to the brig through the engine room and freeing the crew immediately. Now, we'll take our time, but we don't need to free them immediately. Zelda's not in immediate danger. We could just go across the ship doing whatever we feel like. What do you think of that, you punk? You fool? You fool? So now that we've done that, we can go out here, climb down the ladder, go through the doorway, go through this other doorway, and go down the hallway of your doom, and then go through the door, and narrate everything I'm saying on screen, because that's always fun. Not really. I kind of really don't like doing that, narrating everything that's on screen, but, you know, when I'm trying to think of something to talk about while I'm Let's Playing, that's kind of like the one thing that really helps me try to really figure out what is I want to talk about next. These things right here, they always look like that, they always look like they have faces on them. They look kind of adorable. They're kind of like downgraded versions of the chompers from the Tomb Raider series. I might talk about Tomb Raider a lot in my videos, even though I've only played 2 of those games. So we need to swing around here. Swinging around town. I used to not make SpongeBob references. I'm way too old for that. And over here, if you looked at those treasure chests from that balcony, you may have been wondering how we get there, but now you know. Inside these treasure chests, from left to right, are the evil crystal, a silver ruby, another evil crystal, another silver ruby, and a monster horn. It's going to be the same every time we play through those games, so if it's this way on my game, it's going to be the same on yours. I might be wrong about that, but I highly doubt I am. So, what we need to do next is we need to go over here, avoid the chomping things that are going to be crushing your face. Not the rest of your body, just your face. Like your feet, your arms, all of those things are going to be fine, but your face is going to be the one thing that'll be forever crushed by the chompers, or the squisters, or whatever these things are. Activating this switch opens the gate. Why can I not say that right? We need to go across this hallway so we can do some more things across this place, which are epic and amazing and stuff and things and stuff and epic and amazing and things and pudding. And the gate is open to your freedom. Free the prisoners. You really came to save us. My circuits are glowing with happiness. Your face is now exploding from excitement. We are no longer on speaking terms. I'm just kidding. If you want to reveal Nairu's flame, you're going to have to regain control of the ship. Weep. The control room is next to the brig, but its huge door is sealed shut and you'll need a key to open it. First, you should head to the captain's cabin. The control room key should be in there. Please take this key as thanks for rescuing us. This key will open the door to the captain's cabin. You got a small key. Oh yeah. Just like with Fi's dialogue a moment ago, this robot's dialogue will also be different if you do not talk to him earlier. He will be talking about, oh my god, who are you? Why are you gonna try and save us? You're gross. Okay, he doesn't actually say that, but he might as well have. He just repeats the dialogue from before, where he'll be like, who are you? Are you trying to save us? Fast forward! Let's open the door. Now you're gonna need to have the door activated in the past to get through here. So what we need to do is that we need to go through this doorway. There's a couple of scorpions right there we need to destroy. Now the reason why we have to actually activate this in the past is because that doorway will actually be electrified. So you need to be careful with that. You can pull out the bow and arrow. Point it to the sun. Shoot the sun! Or the purple rock in the sky. The purple rock in the sky. I've gotta stop singing! Lady Garrett, what is wrong with you? And I've gotta stop rhyming! We have murdered them all! It has all come down to this moment! And yes, I did just reference the Runaway guys, sue me. I know early on, when I was starting off Let's Playing, I made a rule of thumb where I would not reference any other Let's Players. but that's kind of like no longer a rule of thumb, because I've had other Let's Players co-commentate with me in previous videos, like Green Cobras Gaming co-commentated throughout most of the Green Star videos in Super Mario Galaxy 2, and Light Saga did that one Skyward Sword video a couple videos back, which is fun. So that rule of thumb kind of like no longer exists. It's actually kind of funny looking back on my older videos and seeing myself talking about how it's my big rule of thumb to not reference other Let's Plays. And as you saw right there, you can use your Sealed Bowser to knock the beam back at their face. And their face looks extremely hilarious when they're defeated. Voice crack right there, I apologize for that. But now we can open up this treasure chest. We got the squid carving. Oh yeah. Master, I conjecture that this key was a control room mentioned by the crew. My memory indicates the location of the door is a control room marked with the X symbol. I suggest you quickly make your way to the control room. You can't make me! Okay, fine, we would do it. But, on that note, we're bringing this video off here, so thank you guys for watching this video, The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. Next time, we're going to be finishing off this dungeon. And until next time, we'll gear to you. Oh yeah.